With everything that I've learned in my 48 years of life, I've come to realize how little I really know, even about myself. I thought I had it all together. So how did I get here once again? I would have to say by telling the truth and believing in lies. The truth shall set you free. That's what the Bible says anyway. If the truth shall set me free, then why the hell don't I feel free then?
Why?
Or can this be freedom, and because I never had it, I don't know what it feels like? Truth. I guess I should start with that. What really is the truth?
Hello, I love you more. Hey, beautiful Aaron.
Well, the truth is, most people can't handle the truth. Many will say that they can handle the truth. Truth is, they can't. Why then does the world ask for the truth when all they really want is a beautiful, well-packaged lie that can pass as the truth with a little sugar on it? You could be very well setting yourself up for trouble every time you open your mouth to speak the truth.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my
O
messages are
cosmic creator,
timeless.
source of all
So
life
when you
and
see
light,
them is when when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you are with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does through all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set into motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all of the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. Amen. The message that we have this morning in front of us is Pisces. Everything went wrong, but it was according to the plan. All right, so for some reason it has according to the and nothing else, but it was according to the plan is what it was. Hi, William. Welcome. Hey, Athena. Grand Rising from Chucky and I. Sending all the love, Miss T. Period. Hey, Chucky. Welcome. Thank you. All right, so let me fix that. And while I'm fixing that, I want to tell y'all something that happened. It kind of goes along with this, but, maybe we'll get into it. So yesterday when I was supposed to come and do the message, for some reason, nothing was happening the way it was supposed to happen. So at 5 o'clock in the morning, I get a message from my phone saying something about my internet had been removed off of my phone. That was the first thing, but that really wasn't the first thing. I had a dream. So this is where and this ain't Martin Luther King. I had a dream that one of my friends, and I'm not even friends with this person, but apparently I'm friends with this person in real life. So one of my friends invited me to come somewhere, right? And this is a male friend. So, good morning, Miss Kelly. So the male friend, and this person is half-ass famous, okay? So, in the music industry. And so he invited me to come somewhere, and he was like, I just need you to show up because, I really miss seeing you, and, I want to take you out after, right? So I was like, cool. It was just to catch up. No, nothing, but cool. All right, so when I got there, it was a little bit strange because he wasn't there. And normally, this particular friend, whenever I go to meet them, because this, mind y'all, this is a whole dream, okay? So whenever I normally go to meet them, it's like something that it's a whole little ritual thing that takes place. So the person comes to greet me, they take me and put me where I'm supposed to be at. I stay there until the person is finished doing what they're doing. And then the person comes back to get me, and then we go, hang out. Me and this person, and normally it's a group of people that's around, but they're never really just, it's just normally me and him that are, there most of the time, but it's other people around, okay? Because again, this is just my friend. And again, this is just a dream. All right, so this particular time I go to meet the friend. They call, I'm in your city, and I need to see you because, I miss you and I want to catch up with you and I have something special for you. Okay, this is what the person said. And so I'm like, cool, what time do you want me to be there? And for some reason, this time the person told me what to wear. Okay, I did what they said. So when I get there, it's not the same setup. He's not there. He's there, but he's not where he normally is when he comes to meet me. Because he normally comes to get me from my car, or whatever. This person takes very good care of me, okay? All right, so he's not there. Somebody else is there. So he sent somebody, but it wasn't him. So the person wasn't giving me all the best of vibes, okay? It was a female, and I just followed along with the routine. So they take me, they put me, this time it's behind the stage, and in an area where it's like a bunch of people that I don't know, and the person knows I don't really like being around a bunch of people, but okay, it's cool. So I'm just sitting there. So in the area, it's like beside the stage or something, and then the person, I can hear them, and so but all of a sudden it's like chaos. So something is happening, and then everything turns very chaotic. So when a person gets off of their set, they don't come towards where I am. They take them because they get snatched up by a group of people. So something is happening, and I don't know what's happening. Good morning, Isaac. So the person gets snatched up by a group of people, may have been security or some other things, but they take them the opposite direction. So I think they go to the person's dressing room. I'm not sure. And then by the time they bring the person, because now it's like a lot happening. All right, so by the time they bring the person around where I am, it's like the person looks at me, and then they keep going. Like it was like, but there's a lot happening, but it was almost like, I don't even know if they saw me, but they looked dead at me. So in my perception, because this is a thing. So from my perception, the person just looked at me, didn't say anything to me, and was ushered out the door. Past me. And it was almost like, to me, I got the vibe like they ignored me. But mind you, this person invited me. They called specifically for me to come, and so it was strange. And the person never does that. Anyway, long story short, when I woke up, the feeling that I had was like I had been ignored. Mind you, I felt like that all day from a dream. And it was weird because I was like, why do I still have this feeling? Okay. Hey, again, the other vibe is this. the person has a different perspective of the situation than I do. Okay. So whereas I felt like I was ignored, I don't know what they actually thought. Okay. So this person, and mind you, the crazy part is several scenarios was going through my head all day. Mind you, this happened from a dream. Like I felt like I got ignored. I felt like I got abandoned. I felt like a person, mind you, this is all in a dream, but mind you, I had the feeling all day and it was weird. Okay. So then I was thinking, okay, from the other person's perspective, like what did they think? Like, did they even see me sitting there? Because there's this whole thing that's happening where it's like, from one view, you see my perspective and the fact that I felt like I got ignored. Although the person invited me, the person literally is normally very attentive to me. The person is not even my person, but meanwhile, like we're friends to the tune of this person just makes sure that I'm always okay. But this particular event, it was so much havoc, so much chaos happening that now I felt ignored and abandoned. And it lingered all day. Now, what did they think? I don't know. It could have just been that everything was happening. I don't even know what was happening. The person could have had a death threat. Person could have just been, whatever was happening out in the audience or whatever was happening surrounding the person was pure chaos. So the person may have looked in my direction, never even saw me sitting there, and left. I still don't know what the person thought. All right, so everything went wrong, but it was according to the plan. All right, is the message. Now, so what also happened yesterday was a message got drafted for the situation, but technically it was supposed to be tarot being pulled on it because for some reason we're getting far away from the tarot. But anyway, according to the plan, so Isaac is here. Isaac always knew things would go wrong. It was practically written in the stars, a textbook Pisces. They floated through life expecting chaos, but embracing it like an old friend. So when their car broke down on the way to the biggest job interview of their life, they just sighed. Stranded on the side of the road, they checked their phone. Did, of course. And passing cars slowed. An older woman rolled down her window. Need a lift? She asked with a kind smile. With no other option, Isaac says yes. Hopped in the woman's car. The woman's name was Aaron. Aaron's here. So Aaron and Isaac started chatting very warmly about, their family, their friends, and everything else. Her love for gardening and oddly astrology happened to come up. So they found out that both people were Pisces and they both chuckled. When Isaac mentioned her birthday, they happened to say, y'all always think that the universe is out to get you. You always think that the universe is out to get you. But sometimes it's just setting you on the right path. They arrived to their location, and Isaac lets Aaron know this isn't the office building, and she was definitely confused. And Aaron says, nope, handed over a business card, but I own this place, and I just lost my manager, and you'd fit right in. So Isaac stared at the card, a job offer, one that actually felt right. They laughed, shaking their head, and everything had gone wrong, but maybe it had been a part of the plan all along. So you see, even in the story, when things go horribly wrong, that's what we think. That's from our perception. But technically, the universe is setting us up in a way that we couldn't have planned it any better. So we're going to pull some cards and we're going to go into the message because, again, for some reason, I feel like we are getting far away from the cards, but it's already written. It's already in the stars. So whatever was happening surrounding my friend was just setting me up. And again, I had that feeling all day. Like, and then I went into like being a test. Was I being tested? Like, was I gonna feel some type of way towards my friend, even though I saw the chaos that was surrounding my friend? People will make up rumors. Like yesterday, something happened, and I saw online a lady made a whole construction or deconstruction of a particular person's life, and everybody in the comments was saying, "Well, does this person know that?" So, and then it gave me the song, wonder how rumors get started. They started by jealous people, and sometimes people are not even jealous. Sometimes people think they see what they see with their eyes, or they start to deduce certain things, and 2 plus 2 don't add up to 4. Like they saw it, they thought this was what it was. They even mentioned it out to their mouth. They told the whole entire world that this is what's happening. Meanwhile, that man is off minding their own business, and that person is off on their own situation, but somehow they put 2 and 2 together, and mind you, these two ain't together. So they came up with the wrong scenario. Or it could be right. But either way, the point of it is like, who asked you to come up with a situation or scenario for somebody's life? And then not only did you do that, but now you voiced it out into the universe and into the world. No, never mind what people's family think. No matter what the people think. No matter, like, people don't know what happens in people's private lives or behind the scenes. And they'll just concoct a whole story. And they'll feel some type of way, because I told y'all I felt some type of way all day long. Mind you, it was over a dream, but I felt like a person left me. Why did I feel like that? So we got an 8 of Cups here, and we got a 10 of Wands. Both cards coming out at the same time. Feeling heavily burdened behind a situation. Meanwhile, I just told y'all, it's the perception of something. Like, literally everything feels like it's overwhelming. Like, I can't fucking keep carrying this shit the way that it's happening. It's a lot. Meanwhile, this card signifies like you're almost there. Like, y'all know the moment you get somewhere, or the moment it's a turning point in your life, it always feels like it's the heaviest, it's the hardest, it's the worst shit that could potentially be happening. Meanwhile, the finish line is right there. Like, you're fucking exhausted. You have exhausted. Like, I ain't got it. Like, I just don't have it. And I keep saying that. Like, but God keeps saying, you can go a little further. You can go a little further, because you don't realize how close you are to the finish line. But from our perception, like, sometimes we don't realize. It's like when you're a child. You know how the world seemed so big to you when you were a child, but then it's like even buildings. When you're a little person, these buildings seem like skyscrapers. But then when you grow up, you be like, that building when I was younger seemed so much bigger. Or that person or that task seems so much bigger. Meanwhile, all you have to do is just keep pushing through. Yes, you may be tired. Yes, your muscles, every waking bone in your body feels like, I can't do it. And then here we are with the 8 of Cups. It's like, I want to just leave this shit where it is. But meanwhile, I done came too far. Like, y'all done came too far to turn around. Mind y'all, I was looking at something, and it says, every spiritual awakening seems like it comes with a little psychosis. Like a little, like a trauma that happens in your life, and it forces you to start seeing things the way you should have been seeing them the whole entire time. Because I explain it as a glitch. Like, what I thought was normal up until it wasn't normal. And then I experienced it as a glitch, and I thought, maybe I might be losing my fucking mind, because everybody was saying, like, she's losing her fucking mind. Meanwhile, the world was opening up to me. And as we're going through it, it seems like trauma. We talk too fast. Our brains are speeding like computers. We're wanting to learn something, but it's like seeing the world with brand new eyes from the viewpoint of a child. And you didn't think that you could have that experience as an adult, but meanwhile, it looks real fucked up to everybody on the outside because it feels fucked up to us even as we're going through it. Like, how many of y'all have experienced your spiritual awakening and honestly felt like maybe something could potentially be wrong with you, but although you saw and you felt like everything was going right, but there's people behind you saying this person's crazy, this person's losing it. Meanwhile, you are tapping in, you're tapping into God, you're tapping into like learning, you're tapping into your surroundings, you're tapping in, and you're not having any restrictions, no boundaries. Because remember, I told y'all, it's funny to me when people say, oh, I'm returning to God. To me, it's not like, if you already always been with God, where were you at before? Like, I got so much closer. While people were saying, oh, well, something's wrong, and oh, she's being possessed and this, that, and the third. Okay, well, I'm clearly being possessed by a spirit that's getting me way more closer. Like, I felt like I got to sleep in heaven. I've never been that close to heaven before. And yeah, I might have been going through something from, what everybody might, how they may explain it, but it was almost like one of the most amazing experiences and one of the most traumatic experiences that I've ever experienced in my life. And it was traumatic because the people who claimed to love me was kind of rushing in and wanting to disturb the moment and pointing fingers. They just didn't want to let me just go through the experience the way I needed to go through the experience. And it felt very fucked up. Meanwhile, it was putting me on the right pathway. The situation was putting you on the right pathway. All right, so we got a hangman and a five of, okay, so I don't know what that was. Five of, a five of coins and the hangman. All right, every time I see this card, it makes me feel like lack and abandonment. But sometimes it's also like finding your power. Um, how do I explain it? Like, you know how sometimes when you have everything right in your face, right, you don't have to try to figure anything out. So, it almost seems like things are easy. But there's always another way to do a thing. And so if it was given to you the easy way where it was like, okay, you didn't have to figure it out. You had all the money, the resources, the everything. You might not look at it from another aspect, if that makes any sense. But when you have to figure some stuff out, like when you don't have people to rely on and you have to figure it out for yourself, you may look at many different angles and you start to realize like it don't have to just be done this one way. So of course I can go and buy whatever it is that I want to buy, right? If you have the money for it. But when you don't have the money for a thing, you get resourceful and you start to look at things around you. Okay, so the other day I was thinking I needed some new sneakers, right? And because for some reason I had these little doll baby shoes is what they called. And I don't know what is up with me sometimes. Like I just like wearing what I wear. And so these shoes probably had been walked through the mud and this, that, and everything. And the shoes were atrocious. Okay. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm like, I need to really get some new shoes. Like, why the fuck are you wearing these shoes? Mind you, because if somebody seen these shoes, they would think like that girl don't have money. And but I like the shoes because the shoes was just slip on, right? I like it easy, right? And they were very comfortable. They had fur in them. They were some moccasins, like, but you know, doll baby like moccasins. You just slide your feet into them. They had fur in them, right? And so I had worn these shoes to the bone. I had did everything, and they was cute when I first got them. But you know, I'm sometimes from Elizabethan times till now, and I mix it up. Period. You know what I'm saying? So even when I'm in front of y'all, like I probably don't gotta look like this because I got so many other clothes to wear. But I like what's comfortable. Like, and lately I've been going through a phase. I don't even really want stuff on my body, like for some reason I've been going through like a naked thing, and I don't want stuff tight on my skin. And so it's been really, really fucking bothering me. Mind y'all, just so y'all know, I'm still a little bit sick, but you know, anyway, so the shoes was just fucked up. And I'm like, why are you wearing these shoes? Like, if somebody see these shoes, they gonna be thinking your ass really, like, you going through something, but you ain't gotta fucking look like that, right? All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna just go buy me a pair of shoes, but really I can't fucking afford to buy no shoes, right? Bitch, why are you gonna go buy shoes when, y'all, I got fucking brand new shoes with, like, brand new shoes already here. So I went and I pulled out a pair of the shoes. And I'm gonna fuck them up too, just so y'all know, because I'm gonna wear them till they fucking, you know, do whatever. But as I was walking in these brand new shoes, I was thinking these fucking shoes is comfortable as hell. Like, why did I not think to pull out? And mind you, I got Jordans, I got shit, okay? Like, I don't gotta look like I be looking sometimes, but I like what's comfortable. And I don't really go anywhere to kind of you really put anything on, and I don't even know why I'm that way. So really, I got to get out of that, because technically that's a hoarding thing. And like, why do you have brand new shit and then you're not going to wear the brand new shit and then you outside looking crazy? Anyway, long story short, I got brand new shoes, but I didn't have to go buy them. I literally just opened up a box and put brand new shoes on. And I mean, fucking brand spanking brand new shoes. They were comfortable. What you mean, Miss Kelly? Miss Kelly said restless. I mean, I don't even know. It was just more or less like, and mind you, I have way more shoes than that. I just like what I like. And so, I don't know. Anyway, you wouldn't figure out another way to do something. So it's almost like, and I don't know why this is a thing. So maybe somebody has, you know, is dealing with this. A water catch system, a rain catch system, right? So of course you can go buy a 30-gallon or 30-something tub or something, or you know, 10-gallon. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, I did the same thing with a trash can, like literally, because I had all the pieces anyway. I don't even know why I be hoarding shit. Like I need it, or I can have this for later. So of course you can go buy the thing, but why go buy the thing when you got all the pieces to kind of put the thing together? But this is also feeling like you don't have stuff, or you're being left behind, or you're being walked away from, and then also feeling stuck. Because mind you, I told you from a dream, my subconscious, whatever happened in that dream, and my friend not being able to, you know, say something to me, but technically my friend might have been saying like, bitch, why didn't you move? Like, you saw all the chaos, like, why didn't you check on me? You see what I'm saying? So it's like different perspectives of a situation, but meanwhile, I felt stuck in, there's more than one way to skin a car. Yeah, a cat, but a car. Yes, there's more than one way to skin a car. A cat. Definitely, Athena. So it's like the universe wanting you to be creative, because y'all don't realize, like, when you tap into the other side of the thing, that's where your artistic sentiments of the thing come out. Because technically, even when I did the message, everything went wrong, but it was according to plan. I asked for it to tell me a story. Because sometimes, like, the way, maybe even somebody's going through this, the way a person learns something isn't the same way somebody else learns something. The other thing it kept giving me was like, you don't know what the other side of a person is going through. Hey, Doroji. I know I said that wrong, but good morning, D. Hey. So everything went wrong, but trust that it was according to the plan. The universe moves in mysterious ways, clearing paths that you never knew you needed. Surrender, flow, and embrace the unseen wisdom guiding you forward. Because y'all, sometimes like we get on, it's like a one-track mind. We get tunnel vision, and the universe is saying, I want you to figure it out in a different way because you don't realize this is where the beauty of you is going to come out at. This is where something that you never thought you would tap into is going to actually start to elevate you and bring you to the next phase, to the next direction, okay? Because again, I just said I needed something, but I already had it. So everything that you need, you already have. A lot of us, even the way we are very much the same as when it comes into like hoarding things or keeping things because maybe you might need them for later. This is the later. This is the moment. Everything that you've already needed, everything that you've ever, like, you already have it. You just got to look and see it. It may not be, you know, exactly the thing that you may have been thinking, okay, it's going to come like this, or it's going to be this. No. I needed new shoes. I already had them. Are things tasteless or distasteful? Do things feel dissatisfying, incomplete, or empty? Exactly. So it's like looking at the cup half empty when technically it's half full. So maybe it might be a thing where we've been being very pessimistic and not even realizing it. That's the way we've been kind of doing things. You know, this is never going to happen. Or mind you, it's already happening. It's already happening. So, and I don't want to use this, but because I really hate even mentioning this man sometimes, but literally it's always a thing because, okay, so y'all know my favorite rapper, right? Okay, so a couple weeks ago I told y'all he got on my nerves because he posted something and I don't even know why it annoyed me so bad, but sometimes and I know like people just do things for you know, shock value, especially him, right? Because he's always doing something for you know, I definitely don't know how to say that, but Flyistic, good morning, welcome, and thank you for being here. I'm gonna just say, hey, Fly, hey. All right, and so I unsubscribed, right? Which is funny because now all of a sudden he has this song says block away, right? And meanwhile, like he said his new babe gonna have to block his page because, you know, he be doing shit, right? Anyway, I didn't even get that from that song because for some reason it almost made me feel like block away, like a person could block away, like block me, but bitch, do you live like a block away from me now? You see what I'm saying? Or I'm like there really soon. You see what I'm saying? So one thing it says this, and he always doing like a little play on words or something or whatever. But either way, every time I hear that song, and mind you, the other part is the I unsubscribed, right, and unfollowed and things of that nature. Now the man shows up more, and then the funny part is the nigga said, I am the algorithm. He clearly is the fucking algorithm because no matter how much I try to just ignore whatever the fuck this man got going on, the algorithm suggests, hey, look at this nigga. Like, why the fuck do I gotta look at this nigga? I clearly already unsubscribed and everything else, but the nigga keeps showing up. So I don't understand. But anyway, whatever the universe is doing and whatever it is that, certain things, because again, that even is something as simple as that, it is almost like a learning lesson. Like, what the fuck I need to learn from this nigga? The nigga's young, for one. He's 10 years younger than me. The shit. And I'm glad that he's starting to have more fun. You can see that he's being a whole lot more playful. And I like that. And maybe that could be the thing. Anyway, the point of it is I didn't get what he said. And what he said might not even have been for me to even listen to, but for some reason it keeps showing the fuck up. Like, I don't even like this song. I don't like the song. And lately it's been a thing. I don't like a lot of the songs. The song that I fucking keep listening to though is he said, now I can't even think of the song. It wasn't from him though anyway, just so y'all know. The song is by Rod Wave, and he says, the song is called Dark Clouds, right? And for some reason I play this song over and over and over again because I don't know. But something about it feels very comfortable to me, right? But mind you, I'm allergic to Percocet, so that's the first thing. He says, I'm in New Jersey right now. It's like 4 in the morning. It's me, T, and this bitch. My nigga Dre and this bitch. And then he said, I don't think this is the lyrics, but in here it says, flush all this Percocets. Why? They wasn't working yet. I'm allergic to Percocet, so can't take that. Quarter pound on my bus, we finna murder that. That they was okay, but I'm feeling sorrow. Tonight I'm gonna pray it's better tomorrow. Love that part. Say mama, hey mama, I've been feeling homesick. It's been demons inside my heart and I can feel them growing. That's a real thing. I brought people around without even knowing. They all had secret agendas they wasn't showing. Like, y'all, and every time I hear this shit, I swear it be making me feel fucked up because, like, you know how we have good hearts. Pisces, you have a good heart. No matter what anybody says. And, there could be people who have whatever it is, but for the most part, I don't know a Pisces who doesn't have a good heart. And anybody that has ever been connected to a Pisces knows that a Pisces will give you the shirt off their back and tell the fuck you done pissed them the fuck off so bad. But again, this is also the flip side of a thing because don't let a person change us. We should never let a person change us. But sometimes, like, all of this shit right here, this fucking 10 of wands shit, like, all the burdens, all the shit that people try to put on us, all the shit that we allow people to put on us, all the times when we have been very genuine to a person and all they fucking did was, like, take the knife and fucking dig it as deep as they can in your fucking back. Every time I hear that part, it make me want to cry. Because I feel that shit in my fucking soul. Like, even now, it's like, and I know I should be over this shit, but for some reason, y'all, I ain't over it yet, okay? The fact that I just went through the shit that I just went through with a person and the situation, the shit still makes me want to cry. I sometimes feel like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't have to learn that lesson, but apparently I had to learn that lesson, and I still got questions. And I know I shouldn't, and I should be already over it. Like, it's been fucking 3 years already. Like, but why the fuck is this one situation disturbing me so fucking bad? You see what I'm saying? Anyway, So, let's see. I brought people around me without knowing. They all had secret agendas they wasn't showing. Bitches will stab you in your back but smile in your face. Niggas will act how they act but they want your place. They say that it's love. They say that it's love out of their mouth, but this shit be fake. Cause this shit be fucking fake. Like, at what point in time? All right, see, I'm about to be fucking mad. But I'm not mad. Like, in my mind, it just be really, y'all. Why is it that people don't know how to be honest or something? Because like I said, over a dream that I felt right here, abandoned, left behind. And I'm very thankful that God showed me that the person, you know, wasn't shit. But fuck. But that should be fake. So I've been looking for peace and begging for space. Y'all, cause like, and I know everything that I went through with that shit, I'm thankful that God did what God did. But even in the process, y'all, that shit still fucks with me. Because when you love a person like that and they fucking do you like that shit, like, and again, whatever their perspective of the situation was, I don't fucking know. But in my mind, this is how the fuck it went, okay? So you know how when niggas be fucking with bitches, okay, yeah, I really wanted to be married to you, but I still had this bitch over here. Meanwhile, I was technically a rebound from some shit that actually happened, not knowing. But mind you, this was my friend that I've known for us forever. And you know how when niggas start to want to cheat and some other shit, then they start fucking lying to the bitch that, you know, okay, I'm married to this bitch and she be up my ass all the time and I'm always with this hoe. So I got to figure out ways to get away from her so I can go now and deal with this bitch. Instead of being fucking honest and saying the shit that they should have fucking said from the beginning. But niggas be fucking lying. And why was I so stupid that I didn't see that shit? Because I know better. I fucking know better. And nobody in this world, nobody but that nigga could have done that. I would have saw it with anybody else. But for some reason, I let this nigga play in my fucking face. And in my mind, I feel like I should have fucking, well, don't say that. Don't say that. But people be playing with the wrong fucking people. And like all the things that I would have done for this person, and this nigga just played in my fucking face. And I feel mad at myself because, bitch, why the fuck would you have let that happen? To the tune of, I feel like I really am kind of fucked up right now because anyway, so Lord, I'm just a nigga trying to win. Lord, I'm just a nigga, so I sin. We spin a block. We spin. No, he said we spin the block. We spin it. We spin his block. They spin again. He gotta pay for what he did. Cause bitch, this nigga gotta pay for that shit. And then I have to say in my brain, God already got him. But in my mind, I feel like because I am who I am, bitch. In real life, don't play with me like that. Because why the fuck would somebody play with me like that? But it's cool. Because you know, God get people back better than we can. But I'm still mad. Because in my mind, I feel like, bitch, you know, what is the penalty, God? What is the fucking penalty for playing with me like that. You see clearly, very, very clear. Because we know what happens. We know what happened. He got to pay for what he did. And then he says, I've been feeling pain for so long. I done became numb. I don't make it no better. I give my heart to whoever. They take it and they run. Because it's my own fucking fault. It be our own fucking fault. And ain't no way I should be feeling a certain type of way over a dream with a nigga that I'm not even friends with. And then on top of that, in my mind, I be thinking the punishment good, because the punishment, the real punishment is, bitch, I'm never fucking with you ever again. And when you lose people like me, that's the best punishment you could ever receive and get. Because in my mind, it still should be more. Like, you know what I'm saying? But again, clairvoyance. Like, what you saw is what you saw, okay? What you seen is what you seen. But sometimes, why don't we be seeing it when it's the people that we should be seeing it with? And it has to go the way that it has to go because, you know, preparation and planning. And things have to be moved out the way. Then he said, you had me, but you lost me. I'm not mad. I'm exhausted. Excuse me. This shit is exhausting. This is the shit. It's a fucking exhausting. Like life, the stuff that we allow ourselves to go through, the stuff that we put ourselves in for the sake of people, it's exhausting. Carrying other people's shit is fucking exhausting. Shit, carrying your own shit is fucking exhausting. Because who the fuck want to keep going through this shit? A lie is exactly that, designed to deceive, intent to hide and hinder, intent to hurt, cowardice. Period. Period, Miss Kelly. And I feel like sometimes we give people credit that we shouldn't give credit. Sometimes we allow people access to us that we should never have allowed access to us. Because also I understand something bigger, you know, even in the process now, but it still pisses me off because why was I so stupid? But after I looked over this person and after I looked over the situation, I was always better than them anyway. Like, why did I ever need reassurance or anything else from this person? Like, some people put on airs and they'll say, oh, I'm so smart. Or, oh, look at me because, you know, I'm just the most handsomest man that you're ever going to meet. Yada, 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 and this, that, and the third. And they could be smart, but they be so stupid. Even in the process. And if I look at this person's life and where they came from and everything that they have gone through, really, what did you have going for you at all, period? Nothing. Like, we be putting people on a pedestal, but for real, for what? And not to even have to try to belittle a person even in the end. Like, literally, if I look at this person's life, where they came from, like, nigga, you came from shit. Like, when people's own moms and shit literally don't fuck with them, we should take that as a sign. Like, literally, we should take the sign. Like, I know people can change and people become this, that, and the third, but they really fucking don't. They really fucking don't. And then it was many a times when, like, I don't know. Sometimes we should just really, truly understand who we are as people, but sometimes we don't come into that until late. And it's sad for us. But everything has to happen the way that it has to happen. Whether or not we wake up sooner or later, it has to happen that way. And then on top of that, we should also realize and understand that if a person lies and cheats and steals around everybody, because guess what? As a child, I didn't steal. But if a motherfucker grew up and you could tell they said as a child they stole, bitch, they always gonna be a fucking thief. Whether or not they stealing on a small end or a big end, I don't give a fuck. And it could be white collar stealing or, you know, just some low grade ass stealing. Either way, the behavior is the behavior. A fucking liar is always gonna be a liar. And if you see a person, they lying to everybody around you, but they say, oh, I will never lie to you, we should already know that's a fucking lie. You're just close enough to know that they're a fucking liar. So he said, give me something to make me smile. He said, I'm not mad, I'm exhausted. But please, please, if you come around, give me something to make me smile. It's been so many dark days, dark clouds. But guess what? Even after it's dark and all of the bullshit, the sun always comes out because it's giving me Annie. Like the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Like we go through some bullshit, but trouble don't last always. And sometimes we put ourselves in those situations because literally I put myself in that shit. I didn't have to do that. I got warned multiple times. So you see clearly everything that has happened, everything that went on, you see it clearly. But why do I still feel fucked up? That's like the part of love that is so, it's so innocent and it's so pure and it's so hurtful. Because when you love somebody and they don't love you back, right? And a person could love you, but they don't love you back. It's not reciprocated, probably the way that you wish for it to be or whatever. You know, unrequited love. And although people will say that they love you, but their behaviors don't say that. And again, their perspective could be something, you know, that makes everybody say, ooh, she's such a bad person, yada, yada, yada. Probably not. Sometimes, even when a person tries to paint the picture of you being a bad person, if they actually really gave out the hidden agendas and everything that they were doing behind the scenes, a person would understand, well, then maybe that person's intuition was kicking in big time and they just really saw you. And sometimes we move based off of our intuition and not realizing, like, why did we do this to a person? Or why didn't we do this with a person? Or why? Because your intuition is already telling you that the motherfucker ain't no good. But again, you love who you love. Or you love whoever the lesson is supposed to teach you. And although everything went wrong, it was according to the plan because I got something so much better for you. Like, I literally have something so much better for you. But you have to get past this. I got to get past it. I got to figure out what is really the problem. And I got to get past it. So it may be this for me, but what is it for you? Because we all have something. Because in my mind, all the shoulda, couldas in the world, you know, I should have did this. I should have done that. I should have, you know, made sure the motherfucker didn't exist in life. But, you know, there are certain things that you can't do. And there are certain things that you can. And maybe you just accept the consequences of it and keep on going. Because in real life, in my mind, I be thinking like a person wanted me to expire so bad. But, bitch, watch your step. Because I ain't got it. Like, literally, that is to the tune of when you ain't got it, like a person literally keeps trying to do shit and I ain't fucking got it. And last night, something else happened to remind me I ain't fucking got it, okay? Because literally, the night before that, I slept through a storm. Everybody said this fucking storm was horrible. I heard nothing. I woke up, it was wet outside. That's all I knew. But, you know, everybody else around me said, did you hear the fucking storm? It sounded like this was happening, this was happening, this was happening. I slept through the fucking storm. Like, the way they described it sounded like hell was freezing over and fucking dragons were being released and everything else. And mind you, I was peaceful as fuck. And I didn't take nothing. I ate, literally came in the house. I made a baked potato. I made my son, I hadn't ate shrimp in so long, but we was talking about shrimp the other day. So I got my son to make me some shrimp. I used the pot that he cooked the shrimp in, because my son could cook shrimp really good. Made this sauce and put the shrimp in the potato, poured the sauce on top of that, ate the whole entire fucking potato, and I was out. I didn't hear a storm or nothing. Slept right through it. Woke up the next day, everything was just off track, but that was the same night I had the dream that I got left. And so maybe that might be also a thing, because abandonment issues is a real actual thing. And, you know, sometimes the therapy, and I done been to therapy multiple times. And mind you, every time I leave therapy, I feel like I was the therapist, because they start telling me their business. So it could be a thing, dealing with abandonment issues, okay? But all day long, I felt like, you know, my dream, whoever the nigga was in my dream, fucking left me. And I told y'all the day before that, when I did the message, whatever it was we was dealing with and working with, we was getting ready to work through it again. Because it's something that I don't even see. Never even realized that could have been a problem. So we got Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. Everything is clarity. Like, in order for you to fix the situation, you've got to first know the problem. You got to first admit to the fact that I'm still fucking pissed. Like, I'm thankful for the awakening, but even the way that it happened, I'm still fucking pissed. Because, like, did it have to be that traumatic? Did so many people have to be involved? Did you have to make me look crazy? Like, it's so many questions that I have pertaining to it. But, you know, sometimes you're never going to get the answer. Sometimes it's just what it is. It's just what it is. But this could also be a direction, because literally when the Lantern Fairy, but why is this giving me liberty? Give me liberty or give me death. It's freedom. Like, when you gain clarity over a situation, it sets you free. The truth shall set you free. And sometimes it is a thing where we are hindering our own spiritual growth, because we want to look at everything, you know, with the best of lenses, and everything, give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But meanwhile, sometimes we just got to look at people or the situation and say that the situation was fucked up. That's not a good person. Maybe you might not even be a good person in the situation. But I strive to be better. But just because we see it one way, don't necessarily make it that somebody else didn't see it a different way. Because there's this thing, and it shows, it's two neighbors, right? And one neighbor is always looking out the window, and he says, I just want to be friends with this person, right? Meanwhile, the other neighbor, as he's walking by, he sees that the person is looking at him every day. So he thinks that the person is strange. And he's saying, why the fuck is this person spying on me? I don't like that. So anyway, the other neighbor, the one that's saying I want to be friends, he says, I want to draw this person a picture. So he draws the person a picture. So literally, as he's filming his, the other person's filming theirs. And so now the person that is filming the one that's being looked at, he's saying this person's strange. And now he's he's stalking me. Like, he's stalking me out my window. Like, all I'm trying to do is go for a walk on a daily basis, but this person's stalking me. So then the person comes out of the house because he wants to give him the picture. The nigga that is filming the other version thinking he gets stalked, he starts to run, because he's saying this nigga stalking me. Meanwhile, he only wants to be friends. So two different perspectives of a situation, and it is a thing, because people will want to gain information and knowledge and this, that, and the third about you, right? So it's like some type of clarity, but they won't ask you. They won't ask you. They will try to get readings on you. They will talk to, you know, other people and say, well, oh, this person does this, and they'll try to analyze the situation. And meanwhile, they could be looking at the situation all the way fucking wrong. All the way wrong. And whereas I'm seeing it from my perspective, I love this person. Like, I really love this person. I really wanted to be with this person. Meanwhile, this person is saying she keeps playing games with me. Or she's being this way with me. Or I don't think she likes me because she says shit that, you know, meanwhile, I love the person. But just because I can see things that are true and I'm saying them, maybe the person will say, That girl don't like me because she says this. She talks shit about me. Meanwhile, not realizing I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying what I see. And so it's two different perspectives of a situation that is happening here. Yeah, we had one too. It was spectacular. I think a lightning filled night sky accompanied with rain and thunder is a big turn on. Miss Kelly, I slept through the whole shit. I feel that, and it could be me even when I get got. Sometimes the only way to plant the seed is to love the ones who don't love us. Sometimes you have to make your own closure, and that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to make my own closure about it, Athena, because I'm never talking to that person ever again. I don't give a fuck what happens. I'm never talking to them again. Because in my mind, there's no way of them convincing me anything but that I was your target. Like, literally, I was your rebound bitch. And, of course, niggas always want to feel something. And instead of them fucking owning up to the fact that they were in a relationship with this person and still entertaining that person, they just would perceive that, oh, well, you were doing this. And no, I didn't. Like, literally, I'm still sitting here years after the fact that I'm not even, haven't been in this marriage, have been separated, could have gave out some pussy a many's a times and still didn't. Because I feel like all I'm going to do is hurt somebody's feelings. Because that's all I'm going to do. Like, I don't even feel like I'm ready to even, like, and it's fucked up because it's so long and I should be fine. But I'm not fucking fine. I'm not fucking fine. And it's okay for me not to be okay. Like, when you really love a person, like, you can't just be out here just being a certain type of way. Like, that's fucked up. So, hey, Love Stocks. Just because what we touch turns to gold doesn't mean it's gonna turn out well when they're like that. The over paranoid that sometimes they need to deal with. I have had that, period. Had that problem in the past, being bipolar, etc. Grand Rising Earth School. Hey, Strength. Someone came to me and said I was talking shit because I was stating what I seen with my own eyes, period. And it's not that I'm talking shit because, I'm sure some people will say, oh, she be talking shit about this person. Meanwhile, I love that person. But, bitch, still, that's their lesson. Can't no one love you like you, period. I had to forgive and never forget. And that's a thing, damn right. Okay. Hey, Strength. Insecurity or guilt, it does things that's not okay, but you listen on another level, and that's for you will always find you. And that's period. That is a fact. And so I'm praying, y'all, at this point in time that even me sitting here and letting y'all know that, because this is not something that I have just been, able to say or just even been feeling. But who the fuck wants to feel like they, got abandoned or they got left? Like, and it happens. It happens to the best of us. But even in the process, the person was saying, okay, well, I want to do this, that, and third. And I'm saying, no, we're not going to do any of that because it's a hell to the no. Like, so, of course, they would say, well, I didn't abandon her. But I don't know, because even in my dream, it's weird that a dream made me feel like that all day. All day long, I felt like, damn, my friend left me. Mind you, it wasn't even about the person at all, period. Like, the person that I was married to, it wasn't even that person. It was a whole nother nigga that I was just friends with. And mind you, like I said, person was a celebrity. So maybe, they had their own, it was something happening clearly. But why did I feel like, I don't know. And that's one of the things. So maybe that might have been being self-centered or something. I don't know. But either way, it just made me feel like, why invite me somewhere and then ignore me? I don't like that. I didn't like it. I didn't like it all day. But even in their defense, there was something definitely happening because it was a lot of activity. So it could have not even been that thing. It was just, that's the way I felt it. That's the way I took it. I just walked away because we too old to be fighting. And period. And I don't got that. Feel how you need to. Do what you need to. But I love you. So not drinking the poison, and period. And no one can tell you how to feel, period, right, wrong, or in different perspective. You said what you said matters as you matters. But do our people prioritize us as we do them? That is important. People who used to call me their friends used to do that. And so, y'all, I know this message is probably like, all over the place. But anyway, the point of it is you see things clearly. Like the things that your perspective is valid is the point. But also we have to be mindful that there is other perspectives that are also happening here. And whatever is happening is the way it was supposed to happen anyway. Okay, so we just have to take it how it resonates for us. And that's it. That's all. Ironic, I found some peace in the very noise I was running from. And that is a fact, Miss Kelly. That is a big fact. So I just want to make sure that I don't, bring any bullshit into my next relationship. And I am open to a relationship. It's just that apparently I still have issues that I need to work through, okay? Because clearly I have an issue with being left. Go figure. I mean, it could be a thing anyway, because even, like I said, even with me being younger, my dad and my mom were married when I was younger, but I thought that I understood the fact that he left her, he didn't leave me. But maybe that could be a thing too, because we don't even realize how certain things, even from us being younger, even plays out. And then people will say I have daddy issues, that's why I always dated somebody older, which could also be the reason why I will not give anybody younger the benefit of the doubt. And it shouldn't even really be about age. It should be about the maturity of a person, and if you get along, it should definitely be about that. But for some reason, it's just a lot of things that are I don't know, maybe overly important to me that I probably should not even really give a damn about or care about. But I grew up in different times, so rejection is God's protection, and that's a fact too. So that may be the thing. I feel people forget to agree to disagree, but also honesty is damn key. Honesty is definitely key. I can always see clearly, just blurry to the issues until I got myself out of the situation. Fly, you're definitely right. I swear, Miss T, we're gonna have tea one day. LMAO. I mean, we have to. Age matters. LMAO, no jailbait. I mean, definitely not that. But mature mind and willing to learn is also key. And if a person can teach me something, I guess, in there within, like you said, no jailbait. We ain't got time for that. But if a person can teach me something, I should be willing to learn it. And like I said, even, what I said from the beginning, when I said about my favorite rapper, he younger than me, what can he teach me? I don't know what he can teach me, but all I know is that some of the things that I see, and I know that the internet is not the place for, because people just do all types of shit for attention on the internet. And I know he's a very smart person, but sometimes to me, some of the things that, I don't know, like, I'm just not willing to do anything for entertainment, I guess. That might be the thing. So, but some people are. So, they can say whatever they want to say, and what's for them will always be for them, and what's for me will always be for me. But I feel like I don't like the fact that people get famous by being stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, I don't like that. Because why do I gotta devalue myself in order for, your entertainment for, like, I don't like that. No exists the building. Hello. No. Oh, people have been copying me for a whole month. I'm like, grown men shouldn't act like that. Now this man is trying to act like me because they want to be bad bitches. I think that's a thing. People are very lost, and I think it's more the issue for people like us. Yeah, and like I said, I don't mind, even some of the things, but that's all I've been seeing, like, every day in these fucking hoes that literally, they think shit is cute, and so they'll make videos. Oh, sir, You should have warned us, bitch. Like, what he need to warn you for? He said what he said, and y'all just be like acting like y'all want to be fawning all over a person, and maybe it might just be the thing, you know, cause I don't know. I just don't like it, cause bitch, find something better to do with yourself. These hoes just be making shit like, oh, it's so this and bitch, it wasn't that cute, okay? Cause I don't give a fuck. Like, why are you saying that? And I laughed. I get it. I did laugh, but at the end of the day, like the shit, the bitches giving it the attention that they giving it makes me annoyed. Cause ho, that wasn't that great. Like, what the fuck? Okay, he said it. Now ho, like y'all niggas ain't never ate y'all. You know, like I don't know. Maybe that might be the thing. Everybody should just find a good lay, and maybe it might not be that great. You know what I'm saying? Cause to me, like, what y'all be doing with y'all men? If y'all men not doing all these things that y'all fucking like, or you not doing all the things that they like, why are y'all together? Because y'all clearly don't like each other. It's weird. Speaking of videos, was on TikTok and the sky is falling. Yeah, that's where I happened to see some shit at on TikTok, and that's what made me like, why is y'all hoes acting as if y'all never heard a man say things? But, you know, they be all ecstatic because somebody said this and now all the bitches is, you know, super duper happy. Like, bitch, shut your ass up. Robot Chicken. What is that movie? Look into access bars therapy to clear past life bonds to free up your energy field. When I call energy back, I call from the highest timeline so I don't get it all back. Well, not so much. Athena, I feel like certain things we can definitely try to, you know, rub away and get rid of, but certain things don't go away until you get a new person. Like, literally, I just know it because you know how they say the best way to get over a nigga is to get under a new nigga? Like, that be a real thing. Because sometimes it takes away the energy because now it's like you're not, but I ain't under a new one, so. And then on top of that, I feel like the men ain't giving what they supposed to have gave. Because everybody's seeking attention from all the wrong places and all the wrong people. Everybody's too entertained by bullshit. I'm not entertained by bullshit. That's fact. But to attract the better, if you clear your vibrations, you might be surprised. I hope that I can clear them because, listen, I've been clearing and clearing and clearing, but I still feel the way I feel. And that's just a thing. Maybe, you know, certain things maybe can't be cleared because when you really, really love a person, like, definitely someone on your level, my opinion, but I'm still learning. No, definitely. And that's the thing. Like, I'm not entertained by the shit that the people are entertained by. And then on top of that, like, I'm not moved or motivated through sex because, bitch, I haven't had sex and I cannot have sex for a long ass fucking time. So the shit that they be entertained by, I don't be entertained by. And again, you know, I could laugh because, you know, it's cute, but it ain't really all that cute. Not for no nigga that I want to be with. So I don't know. And then, like, the bitches, it's this other nigga that be online, he be thrusting his shit. Like, nigga, you is working too hard, your little chicken ass body. Like, I don't know. I just don't be interested in the shit they interested in. And so maybe I might not be compatible with nobody. That could be a thing. Because, you know, I would love to do social media with my person, but not to the tune of it's like that type of shit. Like, why are you doing that, sir? Yeah. And so to me, it's certain things that I need a real grown ass man. And of course, like, let's have fun. Let's have fun. But it's still certain things like that ain't fun. Like, that's just embarrassing. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? And I don't be embarrassed. That's the thing. So you can do stuff, but I don't want no man doing that. Like, to me, that's not it. We can have sexual conversations. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't even a thing. Like, that's why I be saying, like, the shit that people be overly stimulated by and like, oh, he said that. Like, we can have sexual conversations. I will talk to you about sex all day long. From the beginning to the end. So I'm not even saying nothing about shit like that, cause let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me, so we can talk about sex. But I don't understand why everybody be like, "Oh, they said this." Like, bitch, that wasn't that great. Like, have you not had sex before in your life, or are y'all just having like what y'all do? Cause some of these people bedrooms got to be boring as fuck. Like, what y'all be doing? I need to know. Like, can we talk about that? Because, bitch, if you excited about what this nigga said, ho, what do y'all be doing? That's why I be saying, like, people wake up and they choose violence every day. You can't be getting sex. Mind you, I ain't had sex in forever and a day, but I wake up and I'm still happy and I'm still motivated and I'm still, because these work, and toys and things of that nature, they work. When I feel like I want to do something, I can do something. I ain't got to worry about nobody talking. So I be wondering, well, like, what y'all people be doing? Because if y'all be overly happy because a nigga said that, bitch, you must got the boringest bedroom ever. Like, your husband must don't do nothing. I wouldn't like it, because ain't no fucking way. But, to each his own. Do what thou will. Mind you, talk is talk. So I'm out. That's what I'm saying. And mind you, he could just be saying shit. He might not even be doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes niggas just be talking and, once they get of a certain age, it don't work no way. And then they just be talking about living vicariously through somebody else. So, like, is it really working or you just saying that? Because all I hear is that. And when you be talking about it a lot, to me, it just means it don't work. I feel that I have definitely changed what I like, and it's not the general pop. Period. I really do at least read up on the access. Okay, I definitely will. So to me, when niggas is just always talking about a whole lot of this, that, and the third, you clearly not doing it. Because why are you talking about it so much? Or you not doing it right. But, maybe I'm wrong. I know, right, Athena? Period. Maybe I'm wrong. So I ain't got nothing to say, but yeah, you're going to have to talk to me about something else, because I don't be that hype about, the sexual parts and this, that, and the third. Talk to me about what else you got, Either way, that's all I got. I love y'all, and everything went wrong, but it was according to plan. So y'all just be mindful that sometimes things may be spiraling out of control, and it may feel like everything is fucked up and this, that, and the third, but everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. And we will be okay. We will be better than okay. Y'all too, and happy fucking Friday. Oh, they upped it. I gotta get online because I haven't seen. I told you, my past couple of nights, my brain has been just not on that. And mind you, I told you, I'm still also sick, but mind you, doing stuff and everything else. So even in the process of me doing everything, it's like I'm just tired. And so prayerfully, there will be a day sometime soon where everything will be paid for and I could just rest. But as of now, we just doing what we doing. And being thankful that things are getting done. Because mind you, things are actually awesome and great. It's just that, when you playing catch up, it's a lot. But things are definitely better. And doing what they're supposed to do. So happy Friday, everybody. And I'm going to pray to come back here to y'all. Okay? Again. So Twitch has been up for 2 hours and 44 minutes because they was listening to the podcast. And Twitch actually just did something for me, and that's what made me make sure that I put Twitch up today, because I got my allowance from Twitch, and it was actually pretty nice. It wasn't, you know, what other people would think is great, but shit, it was better than I even thought. So it ain't reach over 100, in case y'all want to know, but it was better than what I thought. It cleared my account out from something, so that was good. So Twitch, we gonna, you know, hang in there with you a little bit, because y'all just showed me something. And again, everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So even for me, it's doing what it's doing. Hey, blessings. Happy Love Day, everybody. If you celebrate Happy Love Day. So that is a thing. Anyway, I will be seeing y'all later. Thank y'all for being here. Hopefully the message did what it was supposed to have done. For those of you who celebrate today, hope you get everything that your heart's desires, okay? Anybody that would like to send me anything, please do. All right, I love y'all. And we'll see y'all later. Cash at me. All right? And that's Spirit Light Worker 11 is my Cash App. Or you can send a what's them things? What's these things? Super chat, super stickers, membership gifting, all the above. Anyway, love y'all. See y'all soon. So I want to come back, just so y'all know. So if I get a chance to, I will. But sending y'all all the love and lights in the world. All right, hold on. Let me see. Because Twitch, we're going to put y'all right back on. So Twitch, we're going to put y'all back to where y'all was. And I don't know what the fuck, what alarm that is. Because mind you, the last one I got to put batteries back in the bitch too. Let me see. Twitch, we're going to take y'all back over here. And that way I'll be back to y'all. YouTube, I got to sign y'all off and maybe I might put y'all back. But y'all, this candle is homemade and this thing smells so freaking good.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.